Funnie Talk. That's it. That's the theme song. Fuck you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new, brand spanking new episode of Funnie Talk. I'm your host, Coconut Buyer, and to my left is
Cam, the intern.
And to my right is
Andrew.
Andrew's here.
No Laura.
No Laura, no Yuri. No other special guests, unfortunately. Laura almost showed up, but then...
yeah, where is she?
It's Mother's Day, so it's hard to get people.
She's a mother.
Get people. Yeah, she has to be it for youngins.
Right.
They made her macaroni painting, so
Classic.
this is great. Laura, if you don't like this, you should have been here. And then Yuri, Yuri's he's doing his own thing.
Now, next episode is the season finale.
That's right.
Right?
That's
so
right.
we got to try and get...
We got to go visit Yuri in
road trip. Yeah.
And yeah, we'll get Yuri and Laura.
Yeah, because Yuri's traveling abroad in Africa right now.
Classic Yuri.
He just wants to see the capitals.
Yeah, that's what he's all about.
He wants to see Pride Rock. He wants to see the Elephant Graveyard. He wants to see where Timon and Pumbaa lives in that jungle. Like all the continents,
That's all he wants to see.
All the capitals of Africa.
Yeah.
He wants to do a Lion King pilgrimage.
Yes, a Lion King pilgrimage. Well, where were we? Oh yeah, we want to get them all together for a special
season one
finale, and we should get drunk as well.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I don't see why not.
Are you not drunk now? Yeah.
No, I never get drunk when I do this.
Oh, me.
Wait, you're drunk?
No.
Oh, okay.
Of
course.
Water, I guess.
Of course.
Drunk on life.
Yeah, I'm like.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all,
DLL.
baby? DLL. So here we are. Why don't we get down to business, as Donnie Wahlberg once said. Who voiced? No, was it Donnie Osmond who did the
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mulan. You know the song from Mulan.
Oh, let's get down to business. Donnie Osmond.
Yes, I was right.
I wish it was Donnie Osmond.
I don't think he did the speaking voice.
I get them mixed up.
Because that would be racist. Or maybe he did.
Right. No, I think he did actually. Disney. Yeah.
Oh, Disney. Exposed Disney.
Comments.
All right, so why don't we get to comments from our last episode, which was a Christmas episode. Remember Christmas? It's a holiday. But anyways, we got first we got Dragon555, a fan of the show. He or she says, I think we had this before. Anyways, this person says, thanks for all the work you put into these episodes. And then he drew like a little, well, he didn't draw it, but he like did like a little emoticon of like a man with his arm up and his other arm up, like he's going for his jog.
Well, Dragon555, no problem. Glad we could help make your day.
Glad we can help you on that jog.
And thank you for commenting.
Yes, thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for all your comments. Even Roman Jones, thank you for saying, I love this series and you. That's very nice.
That's actually so nice.
That's very nice. Thank you, Roman. Next we have RoboDino66, 666, who thinks he's real clever by going Buckley, which is a reference to a video series that I used to make.
Okay.
So he's very clever. Thank you for that.
Wow, he's a Life fan.
Everyone in the comments, you know what? If you're listening to this right now, please leave a comment and don't write about Buckley. That'd be great. But write something constructive.
Write Doug.
Yes, say something. One thing you like about the show, Doug, and one thing you don't like.
It's very expensive.
Make it fair. Then next we have Dr. Miles Manners says, not sure if I should read this, but
read it.
Not the same without Laura's sexy ASMR voice. Still loving this podcast a lot. Is Yuri or Laura ever coming back?
ASMR is
ASMR.
I forget what it stands for, but it
stands for auto. I don't know.
But yeah, it's essentially like when people whisper, and it's like people have referred to it as like brush. Audio porn, like sounds that give you kind of goosebumps.
Yeah, like sounds that really kind of.
I don't know what Laura would say about her.
I think I was thinking about this today. I think she would. I don't know. I think she'd be flattered a little bit. Don't you think?
Yeah, and we haven't, gotten any comments about Laura's voice before, and no one's called her a slut
or me.
Yeah, so that's good.
No one's called me a whore or a slut.
Yeah. So there's something, and I also don't think she really has a ASMR. Like she doesn't like whisper or anything.
I think
she
it's like
normally.
I think it's just like a register thing.
Yeah.
She has kind of like a.
She's a lovely voice.
She does have a lovely voice.
You ever seen her at karaoke? Great.
She's great at karaoke.
She has a good singing voice?
Yeah.
She does.
Oh. I've never... Or, yeah, okay, maybe I remember.
You were a bit drunk. We were all a bit drunk. But even if we were sober, I would say she has a great singing voice.
But the question is Yuri or Laura ever coming back?
The answer is no.
Well, I want them to come back.
Oh, I do too. But the answer is no.
No, they're gone.
Fuck no. All right, so Manic Fan 64 says, good episode. I don't know if this person is talking about our show or the episode of Doug that we watched.
Okay.
But either way, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Or Jim Jenkins thanks you. And then finally, Zawarzard says, hated this episode. It was a Kafka-esque nightmare.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I
agree.
can see what he means by that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Did we make a joke about saying Kafka-esque?
I feel like we might have in a past episode. I might not have.
Or even in our lives, we might have.
Yeah.
Kafka. It's almost Kafka-esque.
Sounds
or maybe
about right.
That's something, I don't know.
I don't even... Yeah. What is that?
That's Franz Kafka. He wrote a novel called...
He wrote a bunch of novels.
Are they all about him turning into a
No,
monk?
they're all very existentialist kind of dramas, powers that be, society, stuff like that. And some of them are a bit surreal. So I think the idea behind Pork Chop being tried as a human, but also a dog.
It's very Kafka.
Right, Kafka.
I don't know if I explained it well at all, and if I did not, then correct me.
I just know because it's that one book where he turns into a bug or some shit, and that's pretty grotesque.
Metamorphosis?
Metamorphosis, that's right.
Yeah.
I only know that because there's an episode of Home Movies where they made a musical on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's my extent of my
It is a play as well.
Was it a play?
Yeah.
How would they do that transformation, I wonder?
I don't know. Pretty spooky.
They probably do something stupid, like they put him in a trench coat, and then he has a big fake bug claw, and he's like, I can't reach anything.
I'm a vermin. Oh, what am I going to do?
Oh, no!
That's the real dialogue.
Or maybe a big balloon thing, from that Spider-Man musical. Anyways.
There's a Spider-Man musical?
There was! Spider-Man, Turn Off the Dark.
Really?
Which is another way of saying turn on the light. Idiots.
Oh, boy. Anyways, we won't get into that because that could be a whole podcast.
Yeah. Let's get to
Doug is Quailman or Doug out. Oh, fucking can't read my writing.
Out of left field.
Doug
That's
out
the
of
second
left
one.
field.
So let's do.
I wrote Doug in left field.
Doug is Quailman. I thought this was a strange title to begin with.
Yeah, because we've met Quailman already, but I guess you haven't, Andrew. You haven't met Quailman
before.
I did. Wait, you did?
Yeah, he was in the Christmas episode.
Oh, yeah,
he was in the fantasy scene.
But I didn't meet Quailman until I watched the episodes in reverse. So technically,
oh yeah, because online they post them in reverse, and there's one idiot who did a really bad rip of them, and they're terrible quality, and then he reversed the episode order.
Yeah,
which was
that
weird.
Was the one, yeah, I was
why would you do that?
Well, we know that Doug is Quailman. That's the name of the episode. We kind of already know this. That's his superhero.
Fucking no duh.
I wasn't too sure until this episode.
That is his superhero alter ego
persona.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought the title was a little strange.
It was like a placeholder title. It's like, fuck, what do you want to call this episode? Doug is Quailman.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Doug is Quailman?
Yeah, he certainly is.
And that fell through the cracks. So it starts off in space. We've done this before as well.
Yeah, I thought it was the same episode.
Yeah.
I was like, did I fuck up?
I thought so as well. I was like, oh wow, they're starting in space again. So that was interesting.
I guess all the Quailman episodes start in space.
Now, we hear a voiceover at the beginning that's not Doug, which I thought was strange.
Who is it?
I don't know. It's just some narrator kind of guy.
Like an announcer man.
Who, says, I didn't write down exactly what he said, but, talk about the planet Bob once again.
Oh, yeah, because he's from the planet Bob.
Like we said before, also a placeholder name, for sure. I like Laura's joke before.
Funny.
I bet it's short form for Robert.
Yes.
The planet Robert.
I like Laura's joke, which was, what should we name this planet? I don't know. What's your name? Bob. Okay.
She said that? That's funny.
Yeah.
Laura should be on the show more.
She should be on the show more. And we've seen Quailman before. Have we seen Have we seen Quail Dog?
Yeah, I want to say yes, we have. I want to say yes, we have. Have we?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Quail Dog.
Everyone, somebody in the comments, let us know if I'm right.
They say his lifelong mission is to do good. He has the powers to bob, dart, and I think it was stupefy enemies.
Yes, because he did that in the first episode we saw him.
Yeah.
I think.
And he stands for truth, justice, and the way of the quail.
That's also what Sailor Moon stands for.
That's so Sailor Moon.
Right down to the whale of the quail.
The whale of
the quail.
And this is all obviously a Superman allegory, but we also have like Batman thrown in there later, Green Lantern.
What's the Batman connection?
Oh, he in his what do they call his
Playboy
place?
Millionaire philanthropist?
What do they call his hideout?
It's the Thicket of Solitude,
which is a Superman thing. But when he's in there, he has
he's doing lab shit.
Yeah, and he has like, pass me the quail tweezers. That's what he says. So it's kind of like how Adam West would always be like, we need the bat phone and the bat. Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like an amalgamation of all the classic superheroes, all the classic soups.
All the classic soups.
Oregano, cauliflower.
Oh, that's a good one.
Roasted red pepper.
And beef stew.
It's revealed that Doug is making a comic book, and he signs his name. And
pretty good drawer.
Yeah, we've known that he's been a pretty good artist.
Have we?
He drew that picture of Wingo.
Oh yeah, but that was more of a doodle. This is like it's all colored and everything, and it's like it's too good, you know. It looks almost like real life. Yeah, it's like photorealistic.
Well, because he's also a cartoon, so
I know, but that bugs me. I like it in cartoon. It should be like when in cartoons, whenever they draw something, it's like a real
stick figures.
No, it's like a real.
It's a real person.
It's like a real photograph.
That would be amazing.
That would be excellent. I would love that.
But he signs his name, and so does Porkchop with his paw print. And then
Porkchop did shit.
Yeah, he didn't help at all.
He was the editor.
But he does shake hands with him, and then Doug gets the ink on his hand.
We play that song.
Yeah, and that's the intro for the show. Now, this is a strange episode because it is all a fantasy.
Yeah, and it's not obvious at first.
Yeah.
Because at first they're all in, like, class or some shit or something, and then...
Well, they show him in his Thicket of Solitude. I see now that I have it written down. And they say, Quailman was commissioned by elders of his planet to protect Earth, which is like kind of like a Green Lantern thing, right? So he's watching TV. Porkchop brings him a sandwich. For some reason, is dressed like a butler. I don't know.
That's another Batman connection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the news comes on. Breaking news. Dr. Klotzenstein. But did you notice what the newscaster said?
What does he say?
Klotzenstein.
Oh, so this newcaster.
Like the first time we see
big racist.
Well, no, it's just funny that no one fucking caught that. You know what I mean? Like he says it twice. He says Steen instead of Stein twice.
Isn't it supposed to be? Maybe
what is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be Stein.
Like
Klotzenstein.
Oh,
that makes more sense because I guess a kid would want to make an allegory.
But instead, he says Dr. Klotzenstein, as in like Bruce Springsteen, and I was like, wow, you guys did not pay attention to this at all. That's an easy fix too. Just hey, can you record this again? Sure.
Yeah.
But Dr. Klotzenstein also has other aliases.
Oh, like Baron von Klotz,
who I don't think we've ever seen before.
No, I don't think so.
Klotzilla, which we have seen
before.
And Cyclops,
which I love.
That's a good one.
Which is weird that he's all these things as well. He's some sort of shapeshifter.
It's continuity from the last episode when he was Klotzilla. Because I guess for this one they didn't want to use Roger again and not address it.
Yeah, I guess so. Because like these comics really thrive on continuity.
Well, Doug cares about his continuity.
I guess so. But this time he's in the guise of Roger Klotz. That's what they say.
The regular kid Roger that we know and love.
Yeah, and so
that Yuri knows and loves.
Yes, that Yuri fucking loves. But what I thought was interesting is that the news is saying like now he's going as Roger Klotz, but it'd be so easy to find Roger Klotz because he's not hiding. He's in class. He's a child.
Yeah.
the police can arrest him immediately. That's right.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Well, Doug's a pretty shitty writer. Fuck that one up, Doug.
But Roger is great at puns. Do you remember what he says?
Oh, yes.
Back at school. Yeah, right. Let's hear it.
He goes up to Patti Mayonnaise. He's like, "Hey, Patti, want to see my aunt?" So he's like, "What aunt?" And then he throws a frog at her.
Yeah.
And he's like, "It's my Aunt Fibian."
Love that. That was great.
I wrote that. Good joke.
Yeah. So they're back at school. This is when they're in science class.
Science class.
Patty is clearly not impressed by that. But
Patty's like so done with Roger's shit in this episode. She's like, Roger.
And this is where we also meet Professor Ogie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've never met
great shades. He has great shades.
Yeah.
He does have good shades.
Yeah, and then in the next episode we meet to jump ahead, we meet 2 new teachers.
We do. Well,
we meet Coach Spitz.
Who's the second one?
Coach Spitz.
But there's another. Oh, you mean?
Sorry, in the next, yeah.
We met 2. So this is a good teach.
Just really like getting the Doug universe all like.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all coming together.
But Professor Ogie states that there's a pop quiz. Oh shit! But Roger, not worried.
He wants it.
Yeah, and they do like close-ups of like Skeeter, Patti, and Chalky, and it's just so strange. Like, oh, dun 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 dun.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz. Now, this pop quiz is interesting because he's just asking them questions, right?
It's not much of a quiz.
Well,
there's no paper involved.
Yeah, that's what I thought was strange.
That's what I think is a pop quiz.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
paper and pencils.
Yeah, I think
and chalk sometimes.
Sometimes there's chalk.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe he just gives them like a little sticker. Like, you got the answer right. Sticker. Point. I don't know how grading works.
We don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
We just met him. So.
Professor Oogie.
Professor
Oogie loves.
So he asks Professor Oogie or Ogie?
Professor Oogle.
Professor Ogle asked Patti about how many bones there are in the body.
And then Roger says, "Just one," and he whips out his dick.
Yes, oh man.
Whips out his green erect penis.
Nope, not quite.
No. Wrong episode.
And just when she's about to answer, Roger puts on his brain drain. Oh shit.
Oh, it's like some kind of helmet with like a little antenna sticking out.
Now this is when I knew that it was a fantasy as well. This was the moment where I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of like, wow, Doug's taking a turn.
Yeah.
This is getting some weird bullshit.
He zaps the answer out of Patti. He says 200 bones. I looked it up.
Is there 200?
Well, he said approximately 200 bones. It's like around 206. So probably he's close enough.
Yeah, I knew that from school. It was like 200 and something.
Maybe they discovered 6 since 1991.
Came out.
I like it's like dinosaurs. So you're like, we keep discovering bones.
Yeah. in live humans.
I read on the news they found like a fucking huge fossilized dinosaur in like somewhere in Canada.
Spooky.
Yeah, it was like an entire dinosaur, not just like the bones.
Oh, like it was
fossilized.
Oh, wait, it had like its skin on it and muscles?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What part of Canada? Alberta?
I think like BC maybe.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I'd like to see that.
Actually, now that I think about it might have been a fake news article.
Fake news. You are fake news. Roger does it again with BB. He zaps the answer.
Zaps the answer right after.
Also, the answer is pretty fucking easy, right?
What was the question?
The question was like, what's the planet that has the longest rotation around the sun? And it's like, obviously, like it's Pluto.
Yeah, it's Pluto.
But I thought that was interesting because
Pluto's not a planet anymore.
Yeah, it's not. Is it? I thought it was a planet back then. Then I heard it was no longer classified as a planet. Then I thought they had brought it back and then took it out. Like scientists just can't make up their mind.
They're reinventing Pluto.
Who knows?
Yeah, but I thought like Roger, you should know that. Like you don't need a.
Well, Roger's dumb as shit.
Isn't he like 3 grades ahead too?
We know he had to
was
take.
He held back?
He had to take the one English Mrs. Wingo's class again. He said
yes. I thought he said 2.
But we've also suspected that he is an adult man.
Yeah. Which could still be the case.
Yeah.
Which is even grosser because of his crush on Patti.
Yeah, and the teacher, Mr. Ogie, he can't believe it. He's like, oh my gosh, like, Roger, I can't believe you got getting all these answers right, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah,
like, he's so surprised.
You're usually a piece of shit, but now you're great.
After he gets he steals the answer from Patti, like, he actually says, Roger, that's the first right answer you've gotten all year.
What can I say?
Yeah, it's strange. And then Patti says, "Oh, her head hurts. It feels like it's empty." So we know this is really affecting these guys.
She goes meekly up to the window and she's like, "Quailman, help me."
Wait, you're missing. They also talk about Skeeter. Like, he does the same thing for Skeeter.
Yes.
And he says, like, what's the third law of motion? And it's once again, Roger steals it, and it's for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. Which I was like, would they? How old are they again? Would that be something they?
Yeah, that's more like high school stuff.
Yeah,
for grade 10.
Yeah.
And also, just to point out, he's asking, like, I get it's a science class, but he's going from biology to astronomy, then physics. Like, he's really covering a wide range. It's a pop quiz.
It's a paperless pop quiz.
You could say that, like,
there's no rules.
Doug's writing this, so it's not going to make much logical sense. But why would Doug know this shit?
Yeah, that's
about
true.
Laws of motion and stuff like that.
I never thought about that. It's like the writers of the episode are writing as Doug writing the episode.
That's kind of why this episode didn't really work for me. It just should be more. I don't know. I want to see more of Doug's personality in the writing.
Yeah.
Other than just him being great, you know.
Yeah. You also don't want him to draw as good.
Yeah. I want it, or I want it to be photorealistic. Either or.
Yeah. What if this was just a live action?
Just
episode?
rotoscoped.
Yeah, it was like.
Just live action.
Doug Live, the musical.
It should have been the plot for Doug Live.
So the teacher once again is like, oh my fucking god, this guy's a genius. Roger's like so smart, and he leaves the class to go get assistant principal Bone.
Oh boy, speaking of bones in the body.
Yeah, and I just wrote like he went to go get Bone because he was probably going to put it on his permanent record.
He goes and brings 200 of them approximately.
But he also says. Oh, nice. I see what you did there. But he also says, Roger, you're in charge, as he's leaving.
You're in charge.
And I was like, what?
That's all it takes, answering 3 questions.
Yeah.
Wow. I should know that. Why do you have toilet paper written on your hand?
Oh, we ran out of toilet paper.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just got distracted.
Wow, way to throw off.
What?
Way to throw off this podcast.
Just for fun. Yeah, anyway.
And this audio podcast. Where were
Roger we? Says, he goes up to the class, like, when he walks up to the class, and he says something like, I'm going to ace this quiz. And I was like, what? What do you mean, ace this quiz? Like, you already got everything?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
This 3-question pop quiz.
And Patti says, what's happening? What's going on? Did you hear that?
Quailman.
Yeah, and he puts on his brain drain, and he zaps everyone, and it turns everyone into big dummies. And Patti goes to the window. And what does she say?
She says, help me, Quailman.
And she whistles.
Oh, yeah, she does whistle. But it's so meek. How can he hear it?
I don't know.
Can he just hear, like, everyone saying, like...
It's the quail call. That's what he says.
Oh, that's right.
But also, what if someone else is just whistling...
How does he know?
Without doing the... Yeah. How does he know if they're in need or not?
Yeah.
Doug didn't think this through. He's a bad writer.
Yeah. So
he's a really good writer.
Doug is getting the quail tweezers, which I said before. Like, that's how he's in his quail cave, I think it was called. There's a sign in the background. And he flies to the school. Mm-hmm. Roger says, thanks to someone for giving him the info on the perfect arc to a spitball. Do you remember who he thanks?
Who does he thank?
Skunky.
That's right. I wrote that down.
Skunky Beaumont.
Is great at spitballs.
Do you know who Skunky Beaumont is?
No. Okay, so this has been like it's a long running thing in the background of every episode of Doug, almost every episode.
Yeah, almost.
There's usually they mention like some character like, oh, thanks Skunky Beaumont, and that you don't see him on screen ever, or they just allude to him. It's like, I heard a story that Skunky Beaumont did this.
Yeah, so Roger says, sorry, what were you going to say?
He's a student.
Yes.
Or she. She is.
I think it's a he. No, it is a he. It's a he.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Because there's one episode where a bunch of girls like, Skunky Beaumont's so cute.
Yeah, with the shoes, because he has the nice shoes.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. I think they used the pronoun.
But yeah, Roger says, thanks, Skunky, for giving me the info on the perfect arc to a spitball. And he spits the spitball and it goes right into Quailman's nose because he just flew outside the window.
Man, you know what? Maybe I should have paused this episode when I was writing my notes.
I always pause. I got to get everything down.
I was just kind of like,
Now
I did this today, like this morning.
I was telling you, one of my friends stayed over last night and we watched this, and he pointed this out to me. I wouldn't have noticed, but to get into the classroom, Quailman breaks through a window. Now there is an open window. There's an open window right beside it,
right?
Because Patti opened it.
Out of it. Oh,
but
man.
he goes. Well, yeah. I was gonna say. I think he goes through that at the end.
At the end,
which
I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, but I just thought it was fun. Like my friend pointed that out. He's like, "Why is he breaking through a window when there's an open one right there?" And I was like, "Oh my god, yes."
Doug.
Someone's paying attention.
Now Quailman confronts Roger, and he gets like right in his it looks like they're about to make out.
Oh, they didn't. Oh,
that's what I wish.
I wish.
Maybe if somebody else has ran the story.
Wasn't there a line in there about how this was like his first step to world domination or something?
Oh yeah, today the school, tomorrow the world is something like that.
Yeah, which is funny. I think world domination should start with a science class.
Yeah,
you just
like
brainwashing your science class.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
you got to set your realistic goals.
Yeah,
and then
work your way up.
Exactly. So good for him. And we see all of the classmates being really stupid. Skeeter doesn't seem very stupid. He just seems like he's tripping.
He just smoked a little bit of the bong before class.
Yeah, that's classic Skeeter.
Oh, he's like, it's the guy with the belt on his head.
He does say that. It's so funny.
It is funny.
And like Patty's also says something dumb. So Roger sees Roger. This is when he turns into Klotzenstein. No, it's Stein.
Klotzenstein.
Klotzenstein
and Klotzenstein. They should do like be lawyers.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. That's when I.
Good one.
Yeah. Once.
Thank you.
So before they almost make out, that's when he turns into Klotzenstein.
Okay, so Doug and Quailman were just going to make out. Wait, is Quailman supposed to be an adult? No, he's
a man. But I guess Spider-Man is also
Spider-Man ain't no man in my opinion. But he's like
a teenager.
My teenager. Maybe in the 50s.
Maybe he's not like a human. He's a superhuman.
He's an alien. He's an alien.
Oh yes, yeah.
He comes from the planet Bob.
Okay,
of course.
So I just want to know if you would make out with Roger, would that be putting him in the jail cuffs?
What? Putting him in the jail cuffs?
That's pedophilia.
Well,
if they make out.
Is Klotzenstein a child?
I guess not.
He can transform into a child.
Right.
And a Cyclops and a
giant dinosaur
and Baron von Klotz.
Who is Baron von Klotz? Is he flies an airplane or some shit?
I did not recall him from any episodes.
No, I don't think he's existed. I think it was just padding.
They were just being
funny.
Yeah.
Or world building, rather.
Mm-hmm. So he asks the class, what's up, and they're all too stupid. And Doug realizes it's the brain drain, and he tries to ration with him, but it doesn't work. He calls and this is great. He calls Quail Dog, and he says, he says something like, "Give up. We've got you surrounded."
Who is we?
Well, he means Quailman and Quail Dog. We've got you surrounded. He doesn't know what surrounded means because they're standing beside each other in front of Klotzenstein, and it's like, wait,
so is this brain drain? Is this brain drain? All it does, it just steals the answers from people's heads, or does it make him collectively smarter?
I think the idea is it makes him collectively smarter
because he's not smarter at all.
No, he does say something. I feel like he said something that or maybe I'm making stuff up. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like it doesn't last very long. Like it's temporary, so he needs to continually be draining or sucking.
And that's why he needs the world domination. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe this is explained and I just wasn't paying attention.
But yeah, we've got you surrounded. He does not have him surrounded.
No.
I thought that was very funny.
Big dummy.
And Klotzenstein suggests he's like, what if we team up?
Mm-hmm.
He says, for schmarts.
For schmarts?
Yeah, he says schmarts.
For schmarts.
Did you guys not notice this?
No. Boy.
It's another thing my friend noticed. Sam, that's his name.
Sam.
Yeah, in case he listens.
I met Sam.
You met Sam.
I met Sam. I know who Sam is.
He's a good guy.
What a good guy.
But then they he uses the brain drain, and then Quailman has to use his quail eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Very
like the first episode we saw him in.
Yep. It's very like they're like pushing against each other. These powers. It's like like Harry Potter. Cool.
It is like Harry Potter, like Voldemort.
What came first?
With their weird jizzy beams.
Yeah, or even like Dragon Ball Z. I think they've done that in the past as well.
I'm about to mention Dragon Ball Z.
Do it.
No. Keep going. Keep
Okay.
going. We'll get there.
We'll cue you up.
We'll get there.
And also Stinky, the cat.
Yeah.
He shows up.
Yeah. This is like the first time I recognize. Oh, it's Roger's cat that I always forget about.
Yeah, Stinky.
Where did he come from?
I don't know. I didn't see him. Oh no, I think he was in it earlier, maybe at one point. But I don't know.
Who fucking knows? Stinky just shows up.
Oh, okay.
I think Quail Dog attacks Stinky at this point.
Yes.
And these dummies, the dummy classmates, are just like,
bumbling around.
Quailman almost loses, but he, bobs and darts.
They set that up. They mentioned that before.
By the way, are the classmates in pain? Because
ignorance is bliss, so maybe they're doing just fine.
Maybe they're just enjoying it.
They're just so dumb they don't even know what's going on. They're like vegetables.
I tried to find out. They have shots of like the whole classroom at some points, and you can see all the students
and the books on the floor.
Yeah, and I was like, which one is Skunky?
I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah,
which one is Skunky?
That would be a great video of.
I wonder if they've ever revealed who Skunky Beaumont is in a later season.
I don't know.
Like in the Disney's Doug, they might have.
We got to look this up.
I'm too lazy to, so I won't.
Quailman pretends to give up after he hides under the desk.
But surrender.
He puts up when Klotzenstein is about to use the brain drain. He puts up the frog,
and then
they set that up too.
They swatched brains, and then Roger's a frog now or something. He acts like a frog. Now this is what I was going to mention about that. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say amphibian.
Amphibian. But this is what I was going to mention. Dragon Ball Z. Do you guys watch this show?
I did.
No.
Do you remember when they're on Planet Namek, and they're fighting Captain Ginyu and his Ginyu Force?
Yeah.
At the very end of the fight, when like Goku was like kicking his ass, and then he's like, "Oh, I have a special beam cannon that will make us switch bodies." Then he hits Goku with that, and then he's in the weakened Captain Ginyu body. So he's like, "Oh fuck, Goku's gonna die," and then Goku in the Ginyu body throws a frog at Goku when he's gonna Ginyu when he's Goku when he's about to do the beam thing again, and then he switches his brain to the frog.
Oh wow,
that's how he beats him.
Oh man, and this was after.
This is before. Wait,
before?
Actually, I don't know.
I feel like it's after.
It might
Doug. So
yes,
Dragon Ball Z
Dragon Ball Z's
from
like
Doug.
Yes, no. Dragon Ball Z's fucking old. It's like a real old show.
But it's like there's Dragon Ball.
Yes.
And then there's Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but Dragon Ball Z was like started in '89. This is 1991.
Wow.
So I'm not sure. It could be around the same time.
Maybe Jim Jenkins stole from Dragon Ball Z.
Jim Jenkins is a big weeaboo.
Oh, Jim Jenkins.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I like what Quailman says after he turns Klotzenstein into a frog. I've used my superior quail-like ways to defeat your evil scheme. It's quail-like ways.
What are quail-like ways?
Well, bobbing and darting.
Bobbing and darting, yeah.
And the quail stare.
Which he does really well.
Yep.
And what is it? Honesty, justice, commitment.
And
these are the qualities.
And the students all return to normal after this, right? Does he destroy the brain drain?
I guess he does. Does he, Andrew?
No, but did we talk about the principal coming back yet?
No, this is like he's about to, yeah.
Yeah, he's about to come in, but they beat him before he does.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't remember what happened.
Oh yeah, he whistles or something. I wrote this down. He says he'll make everyone back to normal. He whistles and everyone's okay. What? That's my note. What? Then Bone comes in with the teacher, and he loses his mind over the mess.
What the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who made this mess?
And he sees Quailman, and he's like, do you have a hall pass? He's not in the hall. He's in the classroom.
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he's some other kid. Maybe there's some other class of a bunch of alien kids.
Yeah, and he says, Quailman says, I was cleaning up the classroom slime, or something like that. I have that written down. And he flies away and takes Klotzenstein to prison. What does he say? Something like, you'll be making license plates or something.
Is that what they do in prison?
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
I thought they just dropped soaps in there all the time.
Yeah, that's all they do. Just
drop them. Whoopsie. The little sliding around trying to get the soap.
Man, that's why prison sucks. You just can't hold on to the soap. It's too slippery.
Like little tiny soaps.
Now, even though he takes Klotzenstein to prison, we see the assembly of we see an assembly in like the gym or whatever. And if you look at the crowd, you can clearly see Roger. Do you guys not notice this?
No,
it's a guy in a black jacket with Roger's hair.
Oh no.
Roger's skin color. It's clearly Roger. And I was like, wait, what?
Maybe Roger still goes to that school, but then Klotzenstein replaced him. So he was disguised as him.
Okay.
Roger was just playing hooky or something.
Yeah, Roger was sick at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was framing him.
I just thought I was like, what? That's strange.
No, that's clearly an animation error.
And at the assembly, the superhero, they say the superheroes are going to get their own hall passes.
And I'm thinking, Quailman doesn't go to this school. Why does he get a hall pass?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you use a hall pass for? Just to go to the washroom?
Yeah, I think so.
But you keep it, he would keep it with him, or?
So he can always go to the washroom.
Oh, so he doesn't have to ask.
He doesn't need to return the hall pass ever. He can just go to the washroom.
Go to the washroom and more, I guess.
That sounds kind of irresponsible.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, not even just playing hooky, but what if he gets hurt or something and nobody knows where he is?
In the hall?
Yeah.
True.
What if he gets kidnapped? What if he gets abducted?
Quailman won't get abducted. He's Quailman.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then why doesn't he even go to public school?
I don't know why they gave him a hall pass as a reward. That was strange.
Here's it. They gave him a hall pass so he can just go into the school
to chill.
To chill, or to save someone.
Oh.
Maybe that's how he does it. He's always there, and that's how he'll hear in the future.
Well, but then I was also going to say, if it's like the whole school is supposed to be assembled at this assembly, sorry, poor choice of words. There's not a lot of kids at this school because it's a very sparse auditorium.
I just don't think anybody really gives a shit about Quailman.
Well, he thanks them and he says, just give the Quail a call if you ever need me. And he does a loud ass whistle, and it's so loud it knocks over Bone. And
Mr. Bone.
And then it cuts to Skeeter and Patti, and Skeeter says something like Skeeter audibly swoons. He's like, "Oh, Quailman." Yeah. And I was like, what is going on here?
How would you describe Patty's reaction? I was confused.
Because Patti says, oh, that Quailman looks familiar. So I was like, oh, okay, so, Doug, I guess it's supposed to be because Doug's his...
Yeah, Doug does go to school there, and Doug is also Quailman in this universe.
Yeah.
No, it's not established in this episode.
No, yeah, Doug isn't his own... Doug, the person that is Doug is not established as a character in this comic book.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Quailman is his own thing. Yeah. So I thought that was strange. And also, Patti says, oh, he looks familiar. Like, with Superman, when he puts on the glasses and he's Clark Kent, Doug doesn't, put any fucking shit on his face.
It's the same face.
It's like if I were to come down here and have a belt around my head, and you guys were like... Who's this guy?
This mysterious stranger.
I had my notes, I wrote all cap, Patti says he looks familiar. I wrote all caps, no shit, I wonder why, because he doesn't fucking hide his face or anything.
Yeah.
And he literally wears his Doug outfit with underpants on top and a towel for a cape.
I think the underpants is pretty distracting.
Yeah.
If somebody came in just wearing underpants, you'd be looking at those underpants.
I'd be like, oh yeah, your eyes immediately go there, so you don't even look at the face.
You'd be looking at those sweet
that's sweet. They also look so uncomfortable too. Anything bunched up, just I feel like. Yeah. Anyway.
Do you think he's wearing underpants underneath his shorts and his underpants?
Yeah.
So he just has like three
layers.
3 layers of constriction on his balls right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not going to be good.
No.
Yeah.
Not good for the testes.
No, man.
Or the pee-pee.
Doug's going to have a tiny pee-pee shooting blanks.
Oh, no.
When he grows up.
Also, I noticed as well, like, when it cuts to Skeeter and Patti, like, we actually see them in the audience before, and it cuts to them again. But when it cuts back to the stage, they're on the stage. The continuity is so off in this episode.
They can teleport, fuck it.
Well, because they could teleport, like continuity, like Stein,
Stein, universe.
of Rogers in the audience. Like, there's a lot.
Didn't the principal fall on the floor, too, at one point, and then he was, like, off the stage, and then he was back on the stage or something?
I wouldn't be surprised.
That makes sense.
Anyways. And that's pretty much, they fly away and write the end in the sky, and that's, like, the last panel. The last panel of the comic book. And, it turns out it was all in the comic book. No shit, obviously.
Yeah. I thought it was real. Like that
was
Simpsons
real
episode when they went into space.
And they say, oh, yeah. That was a good one.
That was the worst episode.
Wait, when they all went into space or when Homer went?
No. They all went into outer space and they met King and Kodos from the Halloween episodes.
That's not canon, though, is it?
It's canon.
No.
Al Jean, who's the showrunner of The Simpsons, he said, this is canon. They were going to make it into a Simpsons movie. But then they're like, no, we don't want people to think that this isn't canon.
Oh, okay.
So it's a real thing that happened in The Simpsons.
When are they going to make another Simpsons movie? And I think when they do make it, the villain should be Hank Scorpio. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
The super villain.
Who
was also Homer's boss. And he's a great guy, but he was also a super villain.
Man, that would suck if they did that.
What? Scorpio?
That's been done. Hank Scorpio doesn't need to come back.
I would love for
that episode.
I would love for him to come back. He was great.
What can you explore?
You want a new villain?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll need a villain. I just want a good movie.
Right.
Like
I don't know. I never saw it.
Like there's been like a billion episodes of The Simpsons. I can't think of a good plot line for a movie.
Well, the last one was pretty much a Stephen King, like Under the Dome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fine.
Back to Doug.
No, back to The Simpsons.
Okay, don't have a cow, man.
Eat my shorts.
Ay caramba.
If anybody needs me, I'll be in my room.
So Doug and Porkchop decide to get some, what was it, Peanutty Buddies?
Peanutty Buddies.
Peanutty Buddies.
Oh yeah, I like that.
The last one there gets a brain drain.
Yeah, sounds delicious. Peanutty Buddy.
And I love how they're joking about it so fast after the scare.
Yeah, and also the Peanutty Buddies mentioned in the next episode, in the next second part of the episode as well.
That's true.
Or first part, in my case.
Right.
Yes.
Man,
did you watch it backwards? As in, like, you start at the end at like the 30-minute mark and go down to the one? Like,
yeah, I paused it and watched it 5 seconds.
Memento style.
Nice.
So
that's it.
So yeah, let's rate the episode. Andrew, what do you think of Doug as Quailman?
I like it. Can I rate it with a number?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Out of 5 or 10? We usually do out of 5.
We do 5.
We can do out of 10.
You can do 10. If
do whatever you want.
Do your own
4.2.
4.2. That's a good.
Out of 5?
Out of 5.
That's a good rating.
I didn't love this one very much. Like I said, the continuity was just like all over the place. And like I said before, it was strange that this episode was all fantasy, pretty much. Because we've had episodes before where, majority is sometimes fantasy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't love it.
Yeah, it's not as grounded. That's not as grounded.
That's a good way of saying.
Well, and that's kind of why I wasn't too into it either. But
there was no life lesson.
No. Oh, I wanted to bring this up.
Yeah, that's true, because a lot of them usually do have some sort of lesson in the end.
This one didn't. This end of the season
kids
bullshit.
Can relate to, or me can relate to.
We're kids at heart.
Yeah. We're someone's kids.
Millennials. But I wanted to mention this before we go further. Do you think it's reverse bullying that Doug constantly makes Roger the villain in his artwork? Because like, you know, this is when I was kind of thinking of Yuri's stance might be correct. Because like Roger's not doing anything really well. Okay, he does a lot of shitty stuff, but like, isn't it also kind of shitty that like Doug makes Roger out to be like Hitler and all his things?
I guess so, but is he gonna show he's gonna show people this comic book that he made just for personal use?
That's true.
But is he bullying the bully? And then who's the bully?
Exactly.
Oh,
they're both bullies.
Whoa. In the words of Keanu Reeves. Whoa.
What would you rate the episode?
3
out of 5. Or out of 10?
Probably out of 5.
Okay.
Maybe laugh at times. Just like, him.
Fine.
Oh, I also forgot to mention, how he, like I said before, he breaks through the window despite there's an open window. I do think he goes through the broken window again.
Yeah, he does. And it's only a really small hole with really jagged edges.
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna cut.
Pinpoint jagged edges.
Oh, when he flies through it again, he just like cuts himself all over. He's like, he gouges his eye out.
I like the next episode better.
I do.
Actually, I do too. I guess I have a high rating system.
Because that one has a lesson, kind of.
Sort of. It's yeah. I guess it. No, it doesn't have a lesson.
What would you rate this episode?
I give it a 2.
2?
F it. F it.
F it.
A 2?
I give it a 2.
Wow.
It was okay.
Low. Sorry,
wasn't
Andrew.
a 1. Wasn't a 1, but it was a 2. Anyways, Doug out in left field. Doug out of left field.
Doug out in left field.
Doug out of left field.
Is it of or in?
Dug out in left field. Whatever. It's one of those. One of those is correct.
Oh, dugout, like the dugout in
baseball.
In baseball.
I don't think they were going for that.
Nope.
It should have been Doug in the dugout.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
That would have been way better.
Yeah, that would have been clever.
Jim Jenkins, send me a check.
And retroactively.
Retroactively send me a check and redo all these episodes.
Oh, I was looking up Jim Jenkins' thing, and he also made a PB&J Otter.
Yeah, PB&J Otter.
I remember that show. I don't remember if it was any good.
Yeah, I don't either. We should do that show next.
Was that Nickelodeon?
I think it's like Nick Jr. Maybe.
It was like 3 otters who were siblings.
What?
And they got into adventures, and their names were Peanut, Butter,
and
Jelly.
Wait, Peanut or Peanut?
Penis.
Penis.
Oh, penis.
Penis, butthole,
Penis,
and butter. Javina.
Javina. I went to a high school with a Javina.
Oh, really?
Nope.
I feel sorry for her.
Me too.
So Doug out in the left field starts off with a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball diamond. Patty's up to bat. She has a batting average of 1,000,
which is not a thing.
It's not?
For reference, like a really good baseball player would have like a 350.
But 1,000, they're better.
1,000
How many
means
games
every ball.
They do say that. The guy says she hits every ball, and I was like, oh my god, like 1,000.
So it'd be she hits every ball, and it always gets a home run.
Well, she doesn't get a home run.
Oh,
well, in the first one, she gets a triple.
But this is a fantasy, I guess.
Yeah. She hits a solid triple. That's what he says, and I was like, why don't you just make her get a home run? Oh no, I know why. Because she needed to be a third, so they can. So it was up to Doug. Yeah. But then up next, it's Doug, the worst batter in the league, and this is Doug's fantasy, right?
Yeah.
So he's
depressed. He self-hates himself.
He has a lot of self-loathing.
Self-loathing.
Well,
But it's because I think he's like putting himself down and then putting Patti up.
Yeah,
maybe that's
he's putting Patti on a pedestal.
Yeah, because he really likes
Patti.
Does he?
Yeah.
I have a crush on Patti.
Patti mayonnaise.
That reminds me of a Futurama joke where Fry, like late in the series, is like, "Do you guys know I have a crush on Leela?"
That's great.
Yeah. And so Doug's, Patty's like, "It's all up to you, Doug," and of course, everyone boos him.
Doug fucks up,
and he fucks up.
Doug fucks up.
He fucks up.
The moral of the story is Doug fucks up. So
why did they put that at the beginning?
It was kind of like
because it wasn't really necessary.
Well, it's kind of to give you the tone of where the episode's going. It's just to set up like, so we know like Patty's really good at baseball. Doug is bad.
Okay. And we already knew that Patti is a very athletic person.
Patty's good at everything.
Except for cooking.
That's right. That's right. We like that episode.
Yeah.
Patty's a bad cook. That's the only thing she's bad at.
Wow. Is she bad at baking or just cooking?
I'm gonna go
a little bit of both.
I'm gonna go with both.
This time. It's a little bit of both.
Anything related to food materials.
Wow. At school,
we got Coach Spitz.
Yeah, we hear an announcement from Coach Spitz telling like, hey, if you want to...
Baseball tryouts.
All the men got to go. If you want to be a man, if you're a manly man...
And if you boys think you're man enough...
Did you think he looked like Bob White? Mayor Bob White.
A little Bob White-ish.
I thought so.
What is his hair? Is that hair or just... Because there's like blue on his head, right?
He has blue head?
I forget what he... I just remember like his bald, face.
But maybe he has hair. It's confusing. I was confused.
Let me look it up. Oh, never mind.
It takes
too many shit in my pocket.
Anyways.
Too much shit in my pocket.
So Skeeter says like, oh, we should go for it. And Doug's like, nope, not doing that. I'm going to make a fool out of myself. There's no way.
Hell, no way am I going to do this over my dead body. There is no way. N-O spells no. I would rather die than do that thing. If I do that thing, you should shoot me dead.
Cut to.
Cut to. Doug at the tryout.
Now, Coach Spitz is fucking hardcore.
Coach Spitz is a psychopath.
Yeah, he's just like
fucking pathetic man.
Cuts kids from the team, just like, I don't like you, I don't like you. This kid has too many elbows.
Many elbows, you're out.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Too many elbows.
How many elbows?
You only have 2 elbows.
So does that mean this person has a third arm?
Maybe his
or
elbows
maybe
splits.
Or like
it
looks. Yeah.
Wait, check this out.
This is great for the podcast.
Check this out.
You have nice... Should we describe it?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so it's like, you have like a square elbow, kind of.
I do have a square elbow. It's good for putting on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Whereas mine's very pointed.
Well, it's more... I guess you could really gouge somebody's eye off an elbow like that.
Yeah, and I have.
Do you think Coach Spitz would take you on the team?
Oh, I think you'd cut me. I'm flat-footed.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what that means. I hope it means I don't have to go into war.
Oh,
World War III coming soon.
To a theater near you.
Yeah.
Say no to the draft. Hashtag.
He doesn't include. He also cuts it. So he cuts a bunch of people. One person he doesn't cut is a mysterious person who we've never seen before.
Yes, this
is that Beaumont?
No,
it's a mysterious person with tan skin.
Oh, right,
wearing
right.
like a
right.
Well, not goalie. What do you call that?
Umpire
mask.
Catcher mask.
Cool shades. Yes,
yeah. And talks like talks like this. Yeah,
talks like this.
And
looks like Judy. I thought it was Judy at first.
Oh, really? I kind of.
Well, I knew who it was. I knew who it was because of the story, but I thought it looked like Judy.
But before, and so he's like, you look like you'd be okay, get in there. And he cuts Doug due to negative muscle mass.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Did you remember why he cut Skeeter?
Negative brain mass.
Oh, how could you tell? I guess based on fucking Skeeter's ridiculous outfit.
He just hears honk honk down the hall, and he's like, I'm never going to have that guy on my team.
That guy's not a man.
That guy's a moron.
And so they take their spot on the bench. They see a guy who's pretty good. They're like, "Wow, that guy's good."
Mm-hmm.
Based off one fucking throw. Yeah. Oh my gosh,
and
this guy's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, it's clearly Patti.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, she hits a home run, and the coach says she's on the team, and she's like, "Great," and takes off her disguise, and
bam,
it's Patti Mayonnaise.
It's Patti Mayonnaise.
Oh my god, he's a girl.
Oh, great sleepwalking reference. I got that.
Thank you. And
then he's like, Coach Spitz is like, oh, no, you can't be on the team. You're a girl. Get the fuck out of here. This is a man's team.
What a piece of shit.
Right?
He says hit the showers.
The girl showers.
The girl showers. What a piece of shit.
Yeah. Like, I was like,
fuck that guy.
You, man.
He was right. Actually, girls can't play both baseball and boys because they're not as strong.
Well, she clearly is amazing.
All of them. She has 1,000.
She's 1,000 batting average. Yeah.
Name 3 women players on teams with boys, and I'll believe you.
Well, I guess like some sports they do men and women, but I feel like what are they grade? Like the elementary school baseball team, like you'd be fine to have a fucking girl.
Well, I don't know. I've been on Reddit a lot recently, and
been to a lot of men's rights.
Are the red pill?
Yeah, the red pill. Where are we? They decide. She goes to the bleachers, and she's like, "All right, this isn't fair," and they decide to make a team of their own.
Called what are they called? The pulverizers.
Patty's
pulverizers.
And I thought that was a good idea for the episode. A solid, ragtag team.
Yeah.
Classic This is classic 90s sports movies, right? Like what were some of the ones like the
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks. We Are the Titans.
What was the football
Angels
one with Rick Moranis? The Big Green.
The Big Green. I don't know. The football greens.
Rick Moranis. He was in a football movie.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. But so I was like, oh, okay, I'm on board for this. I thought that was a cool idea.
We got all our favorite characters on this team. We got Doug. We got Skeeter. We got Patty Mayonnaise. We got BB Bluff. We got Kid with Cheese t-shirt.
The twins.
We got the twins.
The twins are on it?
Yeah. Aren't they?
What? You mean
Alan
Moo?
They don't come until later.
They ain't season 3, baby.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
We got Flathead. We got guy's skin color keeps changing between shots.
Oh, well, BB's skin color changes between shots. Yeah.
Does she?
You guys didn't notice that?
I did not notice.
Oh, man. It's later. It's like when they're practicing and she's like, I don't like wearing this hat.
Oh, yeah.
And because it keeps cutting, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's noticeably different.
BB's fucking annoying in this episode.
Fucking BB.
Really?
She gets a home run.
Comes out, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're jumping ahead.
Yeah.
So Patty says, we're going to challenge...
We challenge you to a baseball battle.
To the Honkers. And she's like, yeah, that's the name of the team.
She challenges Coach Spitz to a baseball game.
And
he's like, you're on!
Well, she also says, like, unless you don't think you're man enough.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're on! This guy's pathetic.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's just like a kid challenge, like a 10-year-old challenges him to a baseball game. He's like, oh, you're on! Like, when do you want to go home after work?
Yeah, and he organizes the game for like a Saturday.
Like, he does? He has no life. He's pathetic.
Yeah. So they all agree to play, and Patty kind of is like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll have a good time. We'll practice tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And she puts on a funny voice to make fun of
Which sounds like the coach.
Yeah.
She does her voice actor does the voice for Coach Spitz.
No.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it sounded a lot like it, and I was very
that's
impressed.
True. That's true.
Isn't the voice actor from Orange is the New
Black? I gotcha.
You got me.
Oh, you got me.
I got ya.
You're wild.
You are one.
And she said, and isn't it weird? She kind of points. I think she meant this to the whole general team. Like, I'm counting on you, and she like specifically points to Doug.
I'm counting on you.
And Doug's like, oh shit, she's just counting on me.
He says that in a voiceover too at one point, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He like right after that. He's like, oh no, she's counting on me. And then we go to the fantasy. Back to the baseball.
So many fantasies.
Back to the baseball down. It's a quick one though. He just pretty much strikes out, gets accosted by a reporter who's like, how does it feel to like
the worst player in the game?
You're the worst player in the game. Cause your team to lose the World Series and miss on any chance of a shot with Patty Mayonnaise. It's like, whoa, you're a fucking cock, man.
Yeah, back up.
You lost any chance to make mayonnaise with Patty.
Making mayonnaise, that's what I call it. That's a euphemism for sex.
Ugh. Gross.
Guys, I made mayonnaise last night.
Oh boy.
It was pretty sad.
Ew.
It was pretty sweet.
Ew. Did you put it on your bread?
I did.
And you ate it?
I ate it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Then we go to practice, and oh man, these guys are bad.
Yeah.
How bad are they?
Really bad.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. They fucking suck.
Well, Patty pops a dinger out to them, and they all like go in different directions and nowhere near it, except for Doug, who's just like, oh, I got it. Oh shit, and he doesn't it's right there. God. No hope.
It's like at every kid show when they're playing baseball. There's always that one kid who's like, I got it. And they always miss.
Do you remember in
Arthur?
Sleepaway Camp?
Sleepaway Camp?
With,
when they're playing baseball?
Mozart? And Mozart catches the ball.
Oh, he was like playing on like his video game or some shit?
Yeah.
He's like, Mozart, catch it!
And he catches it.
And he catches it.
So, that's fun.
a great scene. That's the scene where he goes, eat shit and die, Bill. Eat shit and die, Ricky. Eat shit and live, Bill.
Yeah, that was great.
Best line.
This is when the BB's up to bat, and this is when she changes color and is like, I don't like my
skin color.
Yeah,
I'm gonna change it.
So I thought that was. I just can't believe you guys didn't notice it. It was very obvious. It's like because she's purple, right?
Yeah, she's purple.
It goes from purple to like a lighter pink.
It's borderline. It's borderline.
Maybe it's the sun, or whatever.
And then Doug's up to bat.
Doug's up to bat.
Before Doug even before a ball is even thrown at Doug, or before he even does anything, Skeeter says, "Way to go."
Skeeter just knows Doug's gonna fail, so he tries to give him an encouragement early.
They show him at bat, and he's ready to go, and then
way to go.
And then he just says, "Wait!" They cut to Skeeter going, "Way to go!
You didn't drop the bat yet."
And then he swings and he lets go of the bat, and that kid catches it. He's like, "Nice catch." So they're all worried about the team.
They're all worried about the team. This is kind of my problem with the episode. It's kind of boring.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was kind of stock, and I was like, "Oh, I'm no good at baseball. Oh, we're gonna try our best."
Well, she says we need they're sad about this, and then they cut to a weird diagonal shot of them walking down the street. It was just a really weird angle they decided to do that on. And she's like, "Oh, we need something to inspire our team, as if they're not fucking garbage players. We need something to inspire them." And the Mr. Swirly truck stops.
Yeah, and
not Mr. Swirly, because you may remember he died.
Well, he's not gonna run his ice cream truck. You don't see
There's someone named Mr. Swirly.
He in a previous episode he drowns in. We suspect he drowns in ice cream, in melted ice cream, right?
Because his ice cream factory is melting. He's like the Colonel Sanders of ice cream in Bluffington.
Okay, and his ice cream building?
Yeah, he has a building that looks like an ice cream cone.
And it melted.
And it was melting. And he was calling the mayor, and he was like,
"Mayor, help, the ice cream is melting."
So he drowned.
We suspect he's...
Because, the last scene we see him in, he's, submerged in ice cream, liquid ice cream.
And it goes over his head.
He's like, "Oh, no."
And so I thought that even gives more...
he does come back, though.
Sorry, does he? Maybe it's his brother. Who's also could
Swirly.
Be... Yeah, who could also be Mr. Swirly. So the truck stops them. He pulls up and he's like, "Hey, Doug and Patti." Dude knows who they are. I thought the guy kind of looked a little bit like Doug as well. I don't know. Brother.
Uncle.
Dun dun.
Uncle. So and they get Peanutty Buddies.
Yeah, that's the Who wants a cold Peanutty Buddy? And then I forget how it came about, but we go back to the fantasy and.
Somebody uniforms.
And they get inspired for uniforms.
Like Patty's like, I love a man in a uniform, and then
she does not say that.
No, the ice cream guy says something about a uniform.
I like my uniform. Uniform? That's it.
Yeah, and they go over to the fantasy and they're like, "Look at the team looking all spiffy in their new uniforms." And I was like, "Guys, you just lost the World Series."
They have uniforms on.
I guess so.
Unlike those other baseball teams.
Yeah, and then and then when they go back from that fantasy back to reality, there's a weird you see Mr. Swirly from behind, his butt is really just someone really drew that in hardcore.
They're shading on it.
And they're like,
was bored.
And they're like, "Okay, let's get uniforms." And Patti says, "I don't know, they're going to be very expensive."
And then Doug's like, "Wait a minute, Mr. Ding."
Who does not show up in the episode.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
What a tease. I hate that.
And also, it's obvious, if they get uniforms, the premise is if they get uniforms, they will play better.
Right. For the one game.
Yeah.
That they assembled themselves for.
But after that, it goes nowhere. They get bumper stickers.
Because they don't get uniforms.
They get bumper stickers that says like, oh.
They get fucking stickers, guys.
And they put it on the back of their shirts.
And Patty's like, look, we're like a team. We look like a team now.
No, you don't.
You fucking don't.
They don't.
Not from the front, you do.
Well, but I would like to have a bumper sticker like attached to me one time. I think that would be cool.
What would you have written on it?
It's one of your dreams?
Yeah, it's one of my dreams. I think I would put like, I don't know, like a really bad phrase that people doesn't like a bumper sticker phrase.
Well, if you saw
like
my
love conquers all.
Oh, like the N-word?
Yeah. If you saw my Instagram the other day, I posted a picture of this jacket I saw this girl was wearing. It said at the back, "Eat shit."
What do you mean?
Well, that's a good thing to put at the back.
Yeah.
As opposed to the front.
Yeah, well, the only person who has a bumper sticker at the front is Patti, and it says Captain. Cause
made special for her.
Yeah, Doug getting it done.
Doug wants to get his dick wet in
oh,
ew, nice. Sorry.
So she gives an inspiring speech so they could pulverize the other team, and then we get the montage of the game.
They did well. Skeeter catches a ball by accident.
Doug strikes out and turns into a tornado.
No, Doug. I thought Doug he switches.
Not yet. No, that's before.
Okay,
but
so
yeah,
he does a tornado. This is tornado move.
Well, Skeeter, yeah, Skeeter accidentally he's like yawning and he accidentally catches the ball, and then when he throws it to home plate, like it's like, oh, Patti catches it and he's out. If you look closely, dude is safe.
What?
He touches the base before Patti tags him.
Oh, I bet there was a big fight. I bet afterwards that guy was like, "That's fucking bullshit. I touched the plate."
And he should have because it was true. This fucking umpires are fucking bullshit.
All this fighting.
Who was the umpire?
I wish they were swearing in Doug.
Yeah, that'd make it so much better.
Yeah. Like more swearing in schools,
I'd
say.
Fuck,
yeah, they should just teach kids all the best swears.
Fuck.
Yeah, in songs.
Fuck.
Okay. Oh, and then another thing in that, so there's like the Skeeter thing, Doug thing, and then BB gets a home run, like we said before.
What the fuck?
Yeah, see,
that came out of nowhere,
and she enjoys it too.
Yeah, she's loving it.
Bullshit.
Like good for her, but that came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Maybe she got better.
And boom, it's all to Doug.
Oh, but then Doug, what does he do? He like drops his helmet or some shit, or he forgets his helmet.
He forgets it, yeah.
And then like Patty's like, "Here, Doug, you forgot your helmet." He throws it to him, and then Doug catches the helmet with his left hand. So then she's like, "Whoa, Doug, you're left-handed, you fucking idiot!"
And she's like, "Time out!" And it's like, "Well, just tell him to go to the other side. You don't need it. You're wasting your time."
Yeah, just like switch your hand, Doug. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess that was okay. Oh, also when
she gets behind him, and she teaches him how to.
They spoon. Doug's the little spoon.
Oh, Enya music plays. I'm pretty sure.
It was kind
whatever.
Like the love
I know
music.
What you mean. Yeah.
And they touched hands.
Yeah, they were like,
or whatever.
Real
that was like, that was real sexual.
Like, this is a real saucy moment in this episode. And he Roger, who's the pitcher. I don't think we mentioned that. Roger's the pitcher of the.
But he's not a belly itcher.
What is it, Honkers or Hawkers?
Ooh, I guess the Honkers are sponsored by
the Honker Burger. That's their
a
restaurant they always go to.
They have nice uniforms.
They do.
I would feel like I was on a team if I had those.
Yeah, if we should start a baseball team, and I know I even if we're not good, just get fucking uniforms.
Call us the pulverizers
with bumper
stickers.
Oh, sorry,
I only want bumper stickers.
No, sorry, let's not get uniforms. Let's get bumper stickers.
Bumper stickers.
We'll fucking crush
it.
Yeah. But Doug hits a double, so then Patty's up. So it's like, okay,
it's up to Patti.
I know where this. I was like, oh, I know where this is going.
Yeah, she's gonna win.
And Chalky catches the ball.
Wait, why is Chalky on the opposing team?
Oh, Chalky's like an athlete. He's a cool athlete.
Jock because he's wearing that Letterman jacket.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, no shit, Chalky's on the team.
He's wearing that David Letterman jacket.
Oh yes,
they're rare nowadays.
Oh yeah,
it's a crew jacket.
Yeah, and when Chalky caught it, I was like, whoa, what a twist.
Yeah.
I actually was like, oh shit, I wasn't
where
expecting
the
it.
lesson comes
Yeah, I do like that about the episode.
I thought that was a good
They don't
fun
win
thing.
miraculously.
They don't win, yeah.
But then Coach Spitz is like, or Roger's
it's a real Rocky situation.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't win.
But then like Roger's
but he learned a lesson.
He did learn a lesson. Roger's like, oh, you lose, you stupid girl. And then Coach Spitz is like, that was good for anybody, you piece of shit, Roger. I hate you.
Give me 50 push-ups.
Give me 50 push-ups.
Yeah, he says that. But before, I like what Patti says when after Chalky catches it, she goes back to the bench and she's like, y'all, I'm sorry I let you down. She says y'all and there's a big pause.
Y'all.
Yeah, they're not at the bench though. They're like grouped around each other, and she's like, "Yeah,
I'm sorry I let you down."
I was like, "What? That? Okay, interesting way to phrase that." But you know what? They all had fun.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good time, and that's
Coach
what's really
Spitz
important.
offers her a place on the team.
And this is another thing that I thought was interesting. She's like, "No, I can't abandon my team."
Mm-hmm. Also, you're a piece of shit, Coach.
But the reason she can't abandon it is, it's a surprise, or the reason she can't abandon it is because they have another game coming up.
Because they re-challenge them.
They re-challenge them.
She challenges them again.
I also like when Coach Spitz is like, "We want you on the team." He puts a hat on Patti Mayonnaise's other hat, and the first hat disappears.
You don't do
and then when she takes it off, the hat's back on. It's a fucking double hat, baby.
double hat magic.
Double hat magic, baby. Yeah, I thought that was fun. The double hat on hat, some hat on hat action.
It's pretty hot for
Hello.
Nickelodeon.
But yeah, she challenges them to a rematch, and
Doug goes home and Pork Chop breaks something.
No, Doug breaks something.
Oh, what a twist!
Because he says, Patti helped me figure out that being left-handed could come in handy. And then he breaks a lamp. And he says, well, the game's been canceled on account of darkness.
That was a good one.
Doug's a racist.
Yes, he's well-known racist.
How would we rate this episode? What about you, Andrew?
I would have liked to see the other game, personally.
So you want this to be like a 22-minute episode?
Yeah.
Of just them playing another game?
Yeah,
I bet they
games would have been ideal.
I bet they got pulverized the second round. They just got fucking destroyed.
But they're the pulverizers.
Pulverizers,
know,
which is
ironic.
a noun, a noun I've never heard before. But
Patty's pulverizers.
It's an alliteration.
Nice.
I would rate it on. Are we still 5?
You're gonna give 5 out of 5?
No. I'm saying I'll do 5.
Out of 5. Oh,
just so you know before I say. So my last one was 4.2.
2. That's right.
So 4.9.
Wow, that's almost a perfect score.
Rave reviews over here.
4.8. I changed it.
Okay.
Because I didn't know about perfect.
Still.
What perfect meant.
Still.
4.8.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Mm-hmm. Nothing to sneeze at.
Nothing to sneeze at. What's your criteria of giving something a perfect score?
Well, this episode I liked. I like cartoons when they are outside. I'm not even joking. I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh my gosh,
I'm just
great.
a fan of cartoons when they exist outside.
Is it just like you like being outside, so it just kind of reminds you of that feeling?
Yeah, and I like lots of green.
Okay, yeah.
Anyways, no, but I like this one because it's like ensemble. Like all the characters are together.
That's true.
It's the relationship between Patti and Doug. They learned a life lesson, which I've said. I don't know if you remember. So that's my criteria.
Okay.
Outside life lesson, romance. That's it.
Okay. So that's a good episode based on your criteria. I feel.
I thought this was also I liked some things in this episode. I like the, like I said, they're starting like their own team of like misfits.
Mm-hmm.
I was into that when that was brought up. I was like, okay, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Because clearly, we have the antagonist with Coach Spitz, who I think even I meant to mention this before. Right before Patti hits her last hit, he says something to her. He says like, "Go, Patti," or something like. And she's
yeah.
And she like looks at him,
Patti.
Yeah, right. And I was like, okay, maybe he's turning around. But and I liked the twist that they don't win.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, there's a nice life lesson. Didn't love how close the game was because they should have gotten fucking destroyed.
right.
Do you know what I mean?
After one
Realistically,
practice,
yeah.
Yeah, and we saw the practice too, and you know, obviously, maybe Dink like did something with the bumper. He's an inventor.
Put some performance-enhancing drugs into that injects into their spines.
Yeah, there we go.
That's great.
By the way, the other team never practiced. Well, as far as we know, but the other team just formed.
That's true.
Yeah,
they probably they did one practice.
Oh yeah, when at the beginning when like Skeeter, Doug, and everyone else is the guy with fucking 3 elbows is lined up. We see Roger being like, you guys aren't going to be on the team, and he's in the uniform.
In the uniform,
it's
already.
as if they've already made their team, and now we're just like, all right, let's round up all right, you guys get in your uniforms, and you guys like. Fucking, let's line these losers up and tell them what's wrong with them.
Yeah, like they're taking bribes on the team.
Or maybe they were on the team like last year.
Probably because Roger got held back.
Old. Yeah.
He got held back.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the
And also, well, no, they did pull Patti. He did pull Patti up the line. He was like, "Hey, you get in here," and that's when she tried out. So maybe they're just getting some new players.
By the way, I loved how Patti was on the team because she looked manly. Do you think she took offense to that?
Well, she was trying to disguise herself. Though.
Yeah.
So her face was very obscured.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, it's me.
Yeah. And when you're that
Patti,
when you're that age, when you're that age, your body's like a boy body and a girl body are kind of the same thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh
like
yeah.
They're similar. Similar builds. Yeah. They're like a similar
slender,
build.
skinny.
So it'd be harder to tell.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought this wasn't the best episode. I still think my favorite episode is the cooking episode.
Yes, that's a good one. They eat that peanut butter and tomato sauce.
But it wasn't that bad. I give it like a 3.8.
Yeah.
Which is 1 point below what I gave it.
Yes.
True.
Wow.
But he's a harsher critic because you've seen every episode so far.
I didn't see the first.
What?
No.
They kind of sucked. Don't bother.
Okay.
I'd give this one a 3.
What didn't you like about it? I guess the same thing. I was just some of the same things.
Kind of out of focus, like the plot of. I like the idea of like this coach being like a sexist douchebag, but then it kind of became about Doug being not good at something again. I feel that we've done that so many times before.
But then we find out why he wasn't good at it, and then it's corrected, and he becomes better at it.
But don't we have that? But we've done that before too. Where it's just like, oh, Doug realizes he's not actually that bad at it.
Or he was doing it, he was looking at it the wrong way.
Exactly.
Whereas in this one, he was just like, Doug, I'm left-handed.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like it kind of feels like two different plots mixed together. And it sort of works.
Yeah.
It works for the most part,
I see what you're saying.
say.
For sure.
But I would rather just focus on one or the other. I just want a real feminist episode of Doug. Where they really make a statement.
And also, like I said before, like the fucking stupid bumper stickers as like uniforms and getting better, like that was
pointless.
Yeah.
Could have been cut out. It was like building for
Or they could have used something else instead of bumper stickers.
Something else to inspire them.
Hold them together as a team.
Yeah, because I guess that's the idea.
Like gloves or something.
They get real nice gloves.
Or necklaces.
Or like, I don't know. Like
beach necklaces.
Yeah.
That would have been ideal.
It's hard to plot a 11-minute short cartoon.
Yeah, unless they I guess to make them get better, I guess they wouldn't have thought of this, but if they had a real Moneyball situation and just use statistics.
Way before Moneyball.
Yeah, way before.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. Was that movie about him?
They used their brains. Yeah, sorry.
Was that... Oh, that was like... What was that movie about?
I forget which team it was, but someone used stats to decide
where. It was about statistics.
Yeah, statistics. I can't speak.
My
statistics in baseball to put players where they need to be.
That sounds fucking boring.
Yep,
sounds like a boring ass movie.
Brad Pitt's in it though, so count me in.
And I was going to say Seth Rogen, but it's
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill,
yeah.
And Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is in it?
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
I should watch that then.
Chris Pratt. I would watch anything with Chris Pratt in.
He's hilarious.
He's a funny bloke.
Doug Funnie.
He's a Doug Funnie bloke. Chris Pratt is Doug Funnie in the Doug Funnie movie.
Oh, I can't imagine Chris Pratt as Doug Funnie.
I could imagine it.
No, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, you're right. Ryan Gosling would be the perfect Doug Funnie.
I wonder. Imagine like I don't know if you guys watch Riverdale,
No,
but imagine
I've
if
seen
they
the
did
first
like a
episode.
live action like Doug, like a CW.
Oh, I would fucking
teen
hate
show.
that.
a
It was-
teen show?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would love
hate
that. No, I would
First
love
of all,
that.
Riverdale is for the most part great. Some episodes are kind of not great, but
I can't-
visually very stunning, and I've watched the whole season.
Wow.
But if they made a Doug one, I would be in.
Yes.
Fluffington.
Do you know what this is really stupid? But my childhood, one of my favorite things to do was to like watch movies and cartoons and like figure out who would play like the live action.
That's cool.
Person.
Yeah.
Anyways, I would watch that. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
Ryan
think it would
Gosling
be-
as teenage
As
Doug.
teenage
Who would
Doug.
be Judy?
It's like 30.
The sis-
Yeah.
Who would be his
Judy.
sister?
Oh, somebody hot. Somebody fucking smoking.
And would it be like 90s style? So because apparently he formulated his sister after one of his like ex-girlfriends or something.
Wait,
like that.
Jim
Jim
Jenkins
Jenkins?
did?
Yeah,
That's weird.
and like a combination of that and his current or like his wife's sister.
As the sister?
Yeah,
That's a bit.
and
that's a
but
bit-
do you think
that's a bit
she would wear
frightening.
the like 90s style?
Oh, if they were to
If
make
they-
Doug a live action CW teen soap opera drama, I think it would be awesome if they made it in the 90s and like made it
Yeah.
super 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I wanna, yeah. And
And
Like My So-Called Life. 90s.
yeah.
I'm just afraid it's gonna look like those YouTube shows where it's like Doug 20 years later. So they're all wearing like the clothing does not work in live action.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
Big time.
They even need to change that stuff.
Well, you saw the live. You saw Doug's. I didn't
Doug
see
live.
Doug live.
Doug Live's great. It's not.
Does he? What does he wear? Does he look like?
Well, the clothing's accurate, but he also wears like a little like weird hair piece that like curls up, so it's not really the Doug hair. It's just
Oh,
it's
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Here's a link to the video right here where we talk about it.
Anything else we need to cover in this episode?
No, I think are we good? Anything you missed, Andrew?
No, I still wish they had played the second game, but then they wouldn't have that awesome joke at the end. So
What was
the
that?
left-handed joke,
Oh yeah.
being the lamp.
Doug.
You gotta keep that joke in.
Yeah, it's gold.
So why don't we do plugs real quick? I guess we'll start with you, Andrew. Anything you would like to plug or promote?
No, I have nothing.
Anything from pop culture you would like to promote? Why don't we do that? That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Anything you're enjoying right now?
Anything I'm enjoying?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I want to watch Riverdale, which is the Archie comic. I will watch that.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Archie.
plug that for myself.
It's
Nice.
on Netflix. So,
Okay.
It was
do
like
that.
coming out every week on Netflix.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, it was?
yeah.
I know,
And now it's
And now it's
now
season
it's
one.
Now it's all on there.
on. Yeah.
And I was so mad because somebody told me to watch it, and I like illegally streamed it, and then I realized it's on Netflix. I was
Aw.
like, "What the fuck?"
So you did watch it?
I watched the first episode. I wasn't too into it.
No, fair enough. And it there's a lot of like
It's
roller coasters of like, oh, this is great, and then wait, what the fuck's happening? In
well,
this
I like
episode?
the mystery angle of it, but I don't like the whole teen drama thing. Like I watched Glee, so I'm kind of burnt out on that forever.
Oh, I did not. That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, well,
For
it's
TV.
it's
Cup
better
of
than
TV.
your cup
Cup
of
of
Glee.
TV.
Yeah.
Cup of TV. What about you? Would you promotion?
Well, for myself, I'm going to promote. You could follow my band. I'm in a band called Satanic Mills. You can follow us on Instagram at Satanic Mills. I have been finding programs to make cool artwork for it, so I've been posting a lot of weird new stuff. So check that out. And you can follow me personally on Instagram at Cameron Raymond _.
Great name, by the way.
Thanks.
Last name is underscore.
My last name is _. And follow Satanic Mills on Facebook as well. Satanic Mills will come up.
Do you want to promote any of the shows coming up, or it'll probably be out
Oh, yeah.
before
When's
then?
your show?
Oh yeah, we have a show June
June
9th at the Smiling Buddha in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Mhm.
So
Take a flight down.
That's right by my house. I'm going.
yeah, so we're on at 12:15. So technically it's June 10th, but you know,
Tickets at the door.
tickets at the door, $8.
Not bad for a bunch of shows.
And we're gonna release music soon.
Oh, awesome! Gonna set up a bandy camp.
A bandy camp and put them on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music.
Oh, cool!
All that stuff. So stay tuned for that. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. And I would like to promote something for Laura. Laura started a website a while ago.
Oh, yes.
Called unoriginal.ca. It is with a bunch of our other friends as well. It's
very funny
satire, ladies. Like almost a Onion style website, but it's
fake news.
It's fake news, but it's mostly focusing on like ladies and their issues.
It's more of a feminist take on something like the Onion or like Clickhole or something like that.
Yeah, and it is quite funny.
It's pretty good.
It's very pretty funny.
There was one that just like killed me.
Yeah, been a bunch where I've laughed out loud.
I can't remember. I told Laura about
the one I liked was the point of it was people say like the Jews control the media. This one was like a lone like 21-year-old Jewish girl is like controls the media. Yeah. She's like, sorry, I didn't know it would be so hard. When the rabbi whispered to me that I control the media, I didn't know what to do.
That one was great.
It was really funny, but yeah, unoriginal.ca.
Yeah,
Laura writes a lot of stuff for it. Also,
they update it a lot too.
Yeah, there's like new updates like almost every day.
Yeah, that's great.
And you can follow them
lots
on
of content.
You can follow them on Instagram as well and Facebook. So highly recommend that. And Laura does comedy shows.
Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up. I went to one the other night. And it was sponsored by Condom Shack. And there was a raffle. And I won the raffle.
Whoa. What'd you win, bro?
I won a bunch of condoms. A bunch of lube.
Oh, they giving away condoms at the Condom Shack?
Yeah. A card deck that had it was like a Kama Sutra card deck, so it had sex positions. It has sex positions on each card, and a vibrator.
So could you play like euchre with those cards?
Yes, you could.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you could. That's what it says.
And you learn a lot. You learn positions.
Yeah, some of them are looks like they're very hard to get into.
Is it real people?
It's drawings.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Oh, that works for me, baby. I love those drawings.
Yeah, so check out Unoriginal and Satanic Mills.
And Kama Sutra cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you?
What if they made Pokemon cards, but they're in the Kama Sutra?
That sounds
like a great idea.
I would.
Trade them?
I bet more people would play.
That's a mashup.
They did like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Waiting to happen.
Yu-Gi-Oh, but like all the monsters have boobies.
Oh, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, like I said before, I do art for Satanic Mills, and I've been finding I've been looking online for like generators for like put in this text and it'll come up as this. So I have like Yu-Gi-Oh. Breaking Bad font and like the Simpsons logo, and I've made one last night that was a Yu-Gi-Oh card for our band. So
that's cool.
Stay tuned for that.
You should like print those off and like pass them around the gigs or something.
I should, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or make it like a promotion. I don't know what.
Yeah. So that's Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, I'm done.
I would like to promote my YouTube channel, Coconut Buyer, at YouTube. I've been making lots of videos, and by that I mean 2 in the last month, or 2 in the last 4 months. But I made recently, after I released last podcast, I did a Doug-related video that maybe fans of the show would like to watch.
It's great, and it's super popular. Well,
it's not super popular.
It's
super popular for me. For me, it's a runaway hit.
Yeah,
but for a regular person, it's like, oh, that video didn't do very well.
But I've showed it to my friends, and they're like, this is great, and also a mashup I didn't know I needed.
Yes. It's of Doug and of the anime classic Neon Genesis Evangelion. So it's called Neon Genesis Doug Vangelion, and you can watch it on my channel. And I'm very proud of it.
And it's like a full Doug episode.
It's almost is. It's 10 minutes long.
And it uses like all the sound effects.
Yes, somebody graciously posted the entire soundtrack of Doug. That was very helpful. Well, I did that too. That was me going.
Oh, okay. That was a wow,
and a lot of ping and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's great though.
Thank you.
No problem.
I also would like to promote Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 because I.
Oh, you saw it?
Yes,
I saw it too.
Loved it.
It's great.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's fantastic.
I saw it with your housemates.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. Good for. No! I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. I was like, well, thanks for inviting me.
It's probably my favorite Marvel movie.
No, yeah.
And I also
mine too.
I also
love the
voiced
music.
the little raccoon character.
That's you?
That's me.
Oh, I
thought it sounded familiar.
It kind of sounds like
Hey, it's me,
that.
Rocket Raccoon. Hey, well, give me some of those spicy donuts over there.
What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Classic.
I'm walking here, Christopher Pratt.
Christopher Pratt.
I call him by... I keep forgetting his name is Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Anyways, good night, everybody.
That's all. Stay funny.
Or don't. Be yourself.